Do you think the Chancellor might decide to do a U-turn on this?
Now, this is why this is interesting. This is why I'm saying about your strategy ought to drive things rather than just taxation, because as we know, taxes can change, and you can go into a hybrid scheme or set up a company only to find that the taxation on those structures change as well. There's a really mixed school of thought about that. I mean, the incremental stamp duty, the additional 3% surcharge, has netted the government quite a lot of money.
Is the yield after the management charges?
Partly. There will be some netting down of that from the management charges, 0.25%. Some of the costs are taken into account, but not all of them. So it's not quite gross yield, not quite totally net yield. Now, it's worth me mentioning, given the fact that I've also talked about investing in France, that these are taken on the published or official tax rates. So this is how I've produced this chart based on the official tax rates. One of the things that characterises the French taxation system is the amount of exceptions to the taxation rate. So it means that because there are so many different things that you can offset against that headline rate, there are ways of doing things very tax efficiently. And the managed property concept is probably the most tax efficient way of investing in France. Because it's treated as a company, as a commercial entity. You can offset your costs, you can benefit from amortisation, you can benefit from VAT deduction. So that changes the situation in that particular investment. Another way of looking at it is landlord regulation. Now, for those of you that already own properties in the UK, you might groan every time you see the next latest set of regulations that come out, whether that be deposit regulation, deposit protection, carbon monoxide testing, even going down to Legionnaire's disease testing. If a country is receiving, a net receiver of EU funds, generally speaking they're going into improving the infrastructure of that country. So for example in Poland, a lot of EU funds have gone into the country to improve the infrastructure in terms of the roads and the railways. And you'll know as a property investor that if you choose a property in the right location and it's also benefiting from infrastructure improvements, that has a positive effect in terms of uplifting the capital and value of that property. To go through all the terms and conditions, the general gist of this is we've been giving information. You need to get advice for your personal circumstances. Thank you very much for your attention.